speaking of that, the temperatures are going to be heating up here, Taylor. So let's talk a lot about your full forecast temperature-wise. Upper 60s right now, so it is refreshing out there. Probably not feeling the ice cream yet, but you will later on today. So 67 in Seattle, 68 at SeaTac, mid-60s. Everett, Arlington, Bellingham, looking at those 60s along the coast. So we're all in the same boat, including the Cascades at 63 degrees right now. As we break down this afternoon, temperatures are going to be peaking in those 80s like we talked about. So 83 with that temperature plunge. So right now we've got that sunshine, which will aid in those temperatures warming up. Kind of zooming in across the sound, we're looking at those mid-upper 60s, Seattle, Bremerton, 63 down in Tacoma, and lower 60s in Oak Harbor, which we're not going to see a whole lot of adjustment there throughout the bulk of the day. But overall tomorrow, or today, this afternoon, temperatures peaking right here in this bullseye in the 80s from Bremerton down through Centralia, and then outside of that from Everett, stretching through the strait and down across the coast. That's where we can expect temperatures in the 70s this afternoon. So the bulk of it in the 60s for those along the coast in the North Sound. But again, beautiful, lots of sunshine, just a little bit of that cloud cover here and there. And this is where we get ready for big changes as we head into Monday. One, for tomorrow, cloud cover starts to roll in. Two, take a look at that temperature, 69 degrees. This is our temperature that we're feeling right now. That's going to be Monday afternoon's high temperature. And the showers increase, beginning throughout the morning, kind of tapering off throughout the day, but overall present. And Tuesday, finally clearing up with temperatures rebounding in the 70s. So a lot going on just temperature-wise. And then when it comes to the rain, let's get to it. This afternoon, 3 o'clock, dry. A little bit of that cloud cover along the coast, but that's about it, including the 11 o'clock hour. I know a lot of us leaving Lumen Field. Are we going to see any sprinkles? Not necessarily the case in the form of rain, by the way. So as we fast forward 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, cold front knocking at our door. Showers start to increase, especially for those across parts of the coast up to the North Sound. A lot of green, so light, steady rain continuing to track eastward. So by 12 o'clock, pretty much encompassing the majority of western Washington. A little heavy along the coast. That's where we can expect those downpours up to an accumulation of around a ½ an inch, maybe even exceeding that, which will be fantastic. Similar conditions across the North Sound. And by the end of the day, breaking up, and we can tally those totals. So most of us will see up to about a 1/10 of an inch for those across the central South Sound. I mentioned this is attached to a cold front. This also affects those across eastern Washington. However, it's going to be dry for them. So with this dry cold front, one, it increases the wind speeds, drops the humidity. So we've got a red flag warning in place in the area, watching for that fire danger to be elevated. Luckily for us here in western Washington, we've got some rain chances returning. We need it. Temperatures are going to be dropping as well. So nice and cool. Then the temperatures kind of rebounding in those 70s, right where we should be this time of year, which is 79 degrees. So finishing up the 7-day forecast, we've got dry conditions and overnight lows continuing in the 50s.